He's been a fixture in some of the most famous and most quoted comedies of all time.
Stage 5, Virgin, Klinger.
Now Vince Vaughn is back, pulling double duty in the new action comedy Mike and Nick and Alice.
What's happening?
I'm you, but I'm from the future. I came back in a time machine. You sound insane. No, I understand.
So it's Mike and Nick and Alice, and you play Nick and Nick.
That's correct.
How did you like working with Vince Vaughn?
God, he was great.
Talented guy.
I really enjoyed that guy.
Yeah.
Easygoing. Yeah. No, it was fun. It was fun playing both parts because they're the same character, just at different stages in their life.
I thought you were a clone.
Well, clones aren't real, dummy.
And time machines are super grounded in reality. Yeah, obviously.
There's a lot of action, a lot of fights, and it's so well done.
Do they record you and then play it back when you switch to the other character? How does that work?
Yeah, the technology was interesting, and the timing becomes important, so you can have hear your voice in your ear for what you recorded, because you have to sort of match it. It's me acting all the scenes, but it feels as if you have two Nicks.
If there's one thing that I feel like people know about Vince Vaughn, it's this guy likes to go off book.
Sure.
Which I would imagine makes it tough to then play off of later.
I agree, it's not an ideal situation.
It's a good question. You know, we had a good script, and David was really faithful to it. That being said, there's moments from not just myself, but other actors where things come up or we're playful or things happen. And when that would happen, you would just sort of work off of what you did.
With his famously loose and often improvisational delivery, Vaughn has created countless signature movie moments with dialogue that's become part of our cultural lexicon, from swingers
But you are so money and you don't even know it.
to old school
Earmuffs.
to Wedding Crashers.
Lock it up.
It's one thing to have a hit movie, but like you're talking about being in the fabric of culture.
Well, one thing I always did was I would try to write original slang or take existing slang and advance it so that you're not just repeating stuff that's going on. You just find new ways of saying something.
I think your kids are teenagers now.
My daughter is, yeah, she's 15. My son is right before he's 12.
Do they have interest in Vince Vaughn movies?
I never really, it'd be so weird, I never showed them a lot. But they, you know, sometimes they would go to friends' houses and their parents would show them, which is strange. They come home and say, oh, I saw this. I said, really? They said, yeah, they put it on. I said, oh, that's weird.
You've got to be constantly asked about potential sequels of these classics, though, right?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, there's been thoughts of them. We've been close on some, but you got to have a good idea. You don't want to just repeat it to repeat it. I mean, that was part of some of the fun with Mike, Nick, and Alice, is it's an original idea. And if there comes a time where there's a sequel that makes sense, hopefully it's as good as the original.
So a couple other interesting Vince Vaughn facts that we picked up from this interview. He is still very active playing Dungeons and Dragons with his friends, and he is also the co-owner of a professional 50 and over pickleball team. Mike and Nick and Alice premieres Friday on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
I
Guys,
wonder if he plays. I wonder.
50 over pickleball league.
Yeah, it's on fire.
Yeah.
Professional.
Don't doubt
making
it.
cash.
I have friends, they are fierce.
I need to own the medical team around that
Yeah,
league.
exactly. True, that's
Do
also
pretty
true.
well.
That is also true.
Yep.